Hello everyone, myself Brunda. I am studying at Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering in 6M. Let me look over today about specialized process model. The contents are introduction, types, advantages, and finally conclusion. Let me look over about the introduction. A specialized process model refers to a tailored approach for managing and executing a specific type of project or development effort. Unlike generic process models like the waterfall or agile methods, specialized process models are designed to address particular challenges or requirements of a project domain or industry. Here are a few examples: spiral model, V model, increment model, RAD, rapid application development, and DevOps. Let me look over about the spiral model. This model is used in software development projects where risk management is crucial. It involves iterative development cycles with each cycle passing through four phases: planning, risk analyzing, engineering, and evolution. Next, V model, also known as verification and validation model. This approach emphasizes a strict and disciplined testing process aligned with each stage of development. It ensures that testing activities are integrated early and consistently throughout the project lifecycle. Incremental model, suitable for projects where requirements are well understood but may evolve over time. It involves breaking down the project into smaller, manageable segments or the increments, each of which delivers a part of a final product. RAD, Rapid Application Development. This model is used for projects requiring rapid prototyping and quick development cycles. It emphasizes iterative development and use of prototyping to gather feedback and refine requirements. DevOps. While not a traditional process models, DevOps represent a culture and set of practices that integrate software development and IT operations. It involves both software and IT operations, so it is known as development of the software, DEV, and OPS represent for the operations in IT to reduce the time between committing a change and deploying it into production. There are three types of specialized process model: component based development, formal methods model, and aspect oriented software development. Let me look over about component based development. Component commercial off the shelf COTS software components developed by vendors who offer them as products provide targeted functionality with well defined interfaces that enable the component to be integrated into the software that is to be built. The component based model incorporates many of the characteristics of the spiral model. It is evolutionary in nature, demanding an iterative approach to the creation of software. However, the components based model construct applications from pre-packaged software component. Modeling and construction activities begin with the identification of candidate components. These components can be designed as either conventional software modules or object-oriented classes or packages of classes. Regardless of the technology that is used to create the components, the component-based model incorporates the following steps. First, the available component-based product are researched and evaluated for the application domain in question. Secondly, the component integration issues are considered. Thirdly, a software architecture is designed to accommodate the components. Fourth, a components are integrated into the architecture. Fifthly, comprehensive testing is conducted to ensure the proper functionality. Let me look over second formal methods model. The formal methods model encompasses a set of activities that leads to formal mathematical specification of computer software. Formal methods enable to specify, develop, and verify a component-based system by applying a rigorous mathematical notation. A variation of this approach is called clean room software engineering is currently applied by some software development organizations. When formal methods are used during development, they provide a mechanism for eliminating many of the problems that are difficult to overcome using other software engineering paradigms. Ambiguity, incompleteness, and inconsistency can be discovered and corrected more easily through the application of the mathematical analysis. When formal methods are used during the design, they serve as a basic for program verification and therefore enable you to discover and correct errors that might otherwise go undetected. The formal method model offers the promise of detect free software. There are some of the disadvantages too. The development of the formal models is currently quite time consuming and expensive. Where formal model is used the mathematical notation, therefore it is an time consuming also, and it is also expensive because few software developers have the necessary background to apply formal method. Extensive training is required. It is difficult to use the models as a communication mechanism for technically unsophisticated customers. Thirdly, aspect-oriented software development. Regardless of the software process that is chosen, the builders of complex software invariably implement a set of localized features, functions, and information content. These localized software characteristics are modeled as components and then constructed within the context of a system architecture. As a modern computer-based system become more sophisticated, certain concerns span the entire architecture. Some concerns are high-level properties of a system, other concerns affect functions, while others are systematic. When concerns cut across multiple system functions, features, and information, they are often referred as cross-cutting concerns. Aspectal requirements define those cross-cutting concerns that have an impact across the software architecture. Aspect-oriented software development (AOSD), often referred as a aspect-oriented programming (AOP), is a relatively new software engineering paradigm that provides a process and methodological approach for defining, specifying, designing, and constructing aspects. A distinct aspect-oriented process has not yet matured. However, it is likely that such a process will adopt characteristics of both evolutionary and concurrent process model. The evolutionary model is appropriate as aspect with identical and then constructed. The parallel nature of the concurrent development is essential because aspects of engineering identify independently of localized software components and yet aspects have a direct impact on these components. It is essential to institute asynchronous communication between the software process activities applied to the engineering and construction of aspect and components. Advantages: tailored approach. They can be customized to fit the specific needs, that requirement of a particular project or the organization. It is a tailored approach. Efficiency. Specialized process model often streamline development by focus on specific task, activity, or phases. So it is a crucial or relevant to the project. Risk management. Some specialized process models are designed to address specific risks or challenges commonly encountered in certain type of project. Like we can easily identify the risk and we can easily identify and solve the problem based on the risk. Improved quality. By emphasizing certain aspect of development, specialized process model can enhance the quality of the final product. Expert guidance. Specialized process model often some with built-in best practice and guidance developed by domain experts. This framework can provide a valuable insight and direction. We can get the direction and expert by the guidance. Predictability. Due to their standard nature, specialized process model can provide greater predictability in terms of project timelines and resources requirement and deliverables. Conclusion. Specialized process model provide numerous advantages that cater specially to unique needs and challenges of different projects and organizations. By tailoring the development approach to fit the specific requirement, these models enhance efficiency, improve quality, and mitigate the risk effectively. Where the embracing specialized process model empowers team to streamline the development efforts, ensures compliance with standard, and achieve higher level of productivity and satisfaction across diverse domains and industries. Thank you.